This video is to help you understand one of the underlying themes of Ruby. In fact, it's a mantra that you hear over and over, or read over and over if you look for Ruby online, and that is everything is an object, little cliche. And so let's try to explore what we mean by everything is an object. Let's go into the interactive Ruby browser here and see. So we know we have arrays, and we can access them with methods. We already saw this. If you watch the types, you can iterate over them, and so that each is a method. This is a method, and so that means that 1, 2, 3 is an object. In fact, we can just create an empty array and ask for its methods. And you can see actually this returns an array of all the methods that array supports. And so we can do this with all these different data types that we have mentioned already. The string class has a method called class, which returns the class name of the string. And we can do that with numbers. Or we can do that with even nil. The special type nil is an object with a class that supports it. And of course, so does our array. And we can get really interesting, since an array is a class, it must also have methods. And these are not the same methods as we saw in here. So as an example, we can see that there are things like first and last for an array that don't make sense for a class. The class doesn't have a first and last in it. You can even do things like you can try to ask for the class of an range. And this is a problem because now it's confused. For syntax, you actually have to be more specific and scope your range so that you can pass it the method properly. And I wanted to show that specifically with a range because of how interesting it is. So this is very core to the Ruby language. We can even find out what the strings class is. Oops. And then we can ask what its superclass is, and we can keep going all the way up the inheritance hierarchy until we find out that basic object is the top level of our inheritance hierarchy. Everything has methods, everything is an object, everything can be accessed like an object and treated like an object, and everything we're going to be doing assumes this class-oriented structure, and so it has that very uniform feel because of that.